Hello everyone, welcome back to the Code Web Learning. In today's video, I am going to show you how to create a simple effective quiz application using ASP.NET and Visual Studio. The step-by-step guide will help you create a quiz with multiple choice questions, score tracking and more. So let's dive right in. So first we need to know the quiz flow, page initialization. When the page loads, the first question is displayed using load question. The answer submission, when the user submits an answer, the application check if the selected answer is correct and displays feedback and updates the score. Move to the next question or ends the quiz if all questions are answered. At last quiz completion, when the quiz ends, hides the question interface, displays the final score. We are going to use the user interface elements, labels and radio button list and at last button. Labels for displaying the question and feedback, and radio button list displays the multiple choice answers. At last button submits the selected answer. Now let's set up our environment by clicking open Visual Studio. Okay, Visual Studio 2022. Then create a new project. Select the ASP.NET Web Form template. ASP.NET Web Application and click Next and give the project name Basic Quiz Demo and click Create. Select an empty project template for creating ASP.NET applications. This template does not have any content. Okay, and add folders and core reference. Just check web forms alone. Then click Create. You will get a interface like this. In this Solution Explorer, you will get a exact project structure. Just right click on the Find Add and click New Item. In that you need to select web form and name it as default.aspx. Default.aspx. So just click Add. You will get a user interface code. Okay, this is the default aspx dot. So this is ASPX user front end code. Okay, now we need to create our user interface with various elements. Just from the toolbox you can drag and drop the label button and then radio button list and then button. At last we need to display the feedback. Again we are using the label. So this is the component we are using. Again just click source tab. You'll get a proper ASPX code. Now I am going to replace the code with my own. So this is my code I am going to use for user interface. Just label ID, I am name it as a meaningful name, label question. The text question will appear here, and then using the radio button list and give it as a RBL, radio button list answers as a ID, and button submit as a ID for label feedback I'm using the ID label feedback. So just I'm copying this code and replacing it here inside the form. That's it. I'm saving this using Ctrl+S. Now look into the design tab. The design will look like. Now we will move into the backend. This is all about the designing the quiz interface. Okay, a label to display the question, a radio button list for the multiple choice answers, a button for submitting the answer, optionally another label for feedback or the score display. Okay. Now here's how the layout looks so far, clean and simple. Alright, let's move on to the logic. Now let's add the backend logic using C# default.aspx.cs. It is available in the Solution Explorer under the project folder. Okay, default.aspx.cs. In this environment we are going to write our backend code, C# code. Now let's add the backend logic. Open the default.aspx.cs file. We will start by creating a data structure to store our quiz questions and answer. For simplicity we are using a list of objects. Okay. Now look over the C# code. The class default. Okay, this is the class default. In this class defines the backend logic for default.aspx page. It includes quiz data, handles user interaction and manages the quiz flow. The key components. Our quiz application consists of 6 key elements. We will explore them one by one, starting with quiz data storage. This is the quiz data storage. In this we will use the question with the help of list. We will have the options and correct options. Okay, first we will define our quiz question. Here's how we do it using a list class. Okay, this list contain all the quiz question. Each question is an object of quiz question class which stores 3 things: question, and then multiple choice option, and then correct option. Okay, this is all about the quiz data storage. Next we need to keep track of the user progress. This is done with 2 variables. So currentQuestionIndex keeps track of which question the user is on, while score keeps count of their correct answers. Okay, now page load event. In this, let's talk about the page load event. It initializes the quiz when the page loads. This ensures the quiz is loaded only once when the page is first accessed. Okay, this is all about the page load. Now for the art of our quiz, load question method. This method displays the current question and its options. Here's what it does: displays the current question, loads all multiple choice questions into the radio button list. If the quiz is complete, it hides the options and shows the final score. Okay, just checking the quiz.count. Okay, now we will let's look at the submit button. Click event, submit button, click event. This is where the magic happens. This code checks if an answer is selected. If it is correct, it updates the score and displays a correct message. If it is wrong, it shows the correct answer. Finally, it loads the next question. Now finally let's look at the question class. This ties everything together. This class is a simple blueprint that stores the question text, its options and the index of the correct option. Okay. This code handles the loading of questions, checks the selected answers and updates the score. Pretty neat. Okay, I am just copying this code. Copying this entire code and pasting it right here. Page load. Wait. Just I am copying this code and paste it here. Just replacing this code. This is all about backend code. Just I am clicking save. Now before running the project, we need to check properties. Okay, in that properties, select web. Just remove the HTTP. Yes, just remove yes, and then click plus and then save it using Control plus yes. Now finally let's run the application. Press F5 or click start debugging button. Okay, just start debugging. Your browser will open with a quiz interface. Wait for a minute. Getting loading. First time it will take a little bit time to load the application. Finally, the answer are the questions and CU score at the end. Okay, and that's it. You have successfully created a quiz application using ASP.NET and Visual Studio. Okay, this is the sample question. What is the capital of France? Now I will click a wrong option, Berlin. Okay, if I submit the button, it will show the feedback as wrong. The correct answer is Paris. Okay, and then it will automatically load into the next question. What is 5 plus 3? This is a sample question. I'm just selecting the right option and then submit. If I am selecting the correct option, it will show the correct which is the programming language. I'm going to choose the right option, Python, and then submit it. At last it will show the score out of 3 question. I got a 2 correct. Okay, we covered the designing the interface, writing backend logic and running the app. I hope this tutorial was helpful. If you liked this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to CodeWeb Learning for more tutorials. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions or suggestions. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.